Am I spooky yet? Welcome to Ryan Reacts, where Ryan reacts and stuff. Today's video, Ryan gets up. Oh, look at that shoulder. Someone has just ejaculated. Today's video on Ryan Reacts, the 10 freakiest creepypastas ever told. And this is right up my alley. I love creepypastas. Actually, have a love-hate relationship with creepypastas. It's either hit, and it's a great creepy story, and then there's the ones who are just like, yeah, you're gonna be disturbed for the sake of being disturbed. But you know what? We're gonna find out. Thanks to our good friend, Matthew Santoro, which has the coolest last name I've ever heard in my life. If you want to check out his video, the link will be in the description. Go check him out, give him some love, check out his video, and then come on back and watch me react to it and poop my pants. Who am I kidding? I already did that.
Don't be afraid. Uncle Matt's here to tell you a bedtime story. And that's how you set the tone for a video. So creepypastas have become incredibly popular.
All right, I'm cold. I'm zipping back up.
A creepypasta is an urban legend.
He got me hot.
Scary story that circulates around the internet. It's essentially like a scary campfire story before the digital age. And just like traditional urban legends, most people write these off as ghost stories, simply the product of a creative mind.
I hope he just wants a personal wig,
really
so I can be his wig, so I can be on top of it.
Lately, I figured I would gather the freakiest ones to share with you all. So here they are, the 10 freakiest creepypastas ever told.
Which I've probably heard of all of them, to be honest.
If you're watching this at night, you may want to rethink your choice. Just saying.
Then again, I haven't watched them in a long time.
1999.
I don't know this one, so alright.
Known as 1999 is about a Canadian blogger
just
named
ignore
Elliot
that last
who
fact.
decides to investigate a
Canadians!
TV show that he used to watch in 1999 that only aired for a few episodes. One episode called Playing with Scissors featured live-action hands on a table. The episode
not real hands!
As one of the hands
worst I ever imagined.
Stabbed a smaller hand with a pair of scissors, while a muffled child's scream could be heard in the background.
Did you ask if he deserved
Mr. Bear's Cellar featured a mentally unstable man who dressed up as a character called Mr. Bear and did things so disturbing that I can't even mention them here. Eventually...
Pause. Question. Was this Mr. Bear a gay man? And was he heavy? And covered in hair? Because if not, you're right. It is disturbing. Why, Ryan? Why is that? Because he'd be a liar! And a murderer. You ever met a lying murderer? No, most of them are pretty honest. They're pretty much like, I'm gonna kill you. Have you ever heard of murderers that's like, I'm not gonna kill you? Sha! Leatherface didn't lie, folks. Leatherface didn't lie. He's like, see this? Made of leather. And they're like, wow, I did not know that.
Police investigated and shut down the sadistic show, but by that time the damage had been done to anyone who saw the morbid episodes. See that? We're starting the episode on a positive note. Number 2 is the rake. In 2006, a team of researchers unearthed nearly 24 documents dating from the 12th century to the present day, describing a creature known only as the rake. They were filled with various people's encounters with this creature. One couple described their encounter as follows. The couple awoke in the middle of the night to discover sitting at the foot of their bed,
I was there!
away from them,
if you move the camera over, I was sitting on the other corner.
Hairless dog. The creature suddenly sprang up, crouched in front of the husband's face, and sprung towards their children's bedrooms. The couple immediately ran
to make sure they were in bed, tucked in.
The couple found their daughter mutilated.
What if they weren't tucked in? They get cold.
Words being, he is the rake. Remember that one when you go to bed tonight. Number 3 is
and when you want to pick up leaves.
A photographer decided to research an old children's show that he used to watch as a child in wartime Lebanon. The half-hour show relied on graphic imagery and scary tactics to keep kids from misbehaving. The closing scene of every episode featured a slow
Japan does that shit all the time.
Rusted iron door, and as it got closer, screams could be heard coming from the other side as the text that was just me, I was their neighbor, popped up in Arabic. The photographer was able to find the studio where the old show was filmed, and despite being abandoned for a long time,
I don't know this one either.
He was actually able to find the famous old rusted door, but he was not prepared for what was on the other side.
That's right, folks. He found a singular rusty door. Those are rare.
With a caged microphone hanging from the middle of the room. Yep, just one more reason to do what your parents say, kiddies. Number 4 is the other watcher. There was once a man who checked into a hotel for a few nights. After getting his key from the woman at the front desk, she mentioned that he'll be passing a room with no number and that he should not try to enter the room or even look
Try
inside.
that, folks.
By the second night, the man was so intrigued that he decided to look through the keyhole of the room. What he found was a very pale
Was there
woman
ever a
in an
guy
empty
in a
room
creepypasta
standing
that
in
was
the corner.
intrigued?
That night,
He's
he
just
returned
like,
to
I'm
his
not
room,
gonna do
but on the
anything.
third night, he decided to look through the keyhole again, but
That's
this
why
time,
smart
all
people
he
aren't
saw
on this
was
list.
The color red. Nothing else, just a constant deep shade of red. He then returned to the front desk where the woman asked if he had looked through the keyhole. The man admitted that he did.
Oh God, he
The
found
woman
me and
sighed,
Chris!
saying that many years ago, a man murdered his wife in that very room and that her ghost now haunts it. Her ghost is said to be very pale except for her eyes, which
Ooh,
are
Chris, I didn't know about this part. We murdered someone?
yeah. Number 5 is
Again?
the SCP Foundation. The Secure
Gotta
Containment
stop that.
Protect
Ghosts coming to
Foundation
get us.
first appeared in 2007 and is made up of numerous doctors,
People who've watched my
researchers,
channel
and
know
agents.
very
Their goal
well
is to
that I love
understand and
SCP.
catalog abnormal creatures and objects.
That was
known
one of my
as
first videos.
SCPs. The SCP
Don't watch them
website
because I didn't know how to do
describes
audio
the
back
many
then.
disturbing
I still
creatures,
don't.
including one creature
But it's a
known
lot
as
worse
the
when I scream. It's like a banshee.
SCP-173 or
Sorry,
the
Matthew,
sculpture.
for
It's a
interrupting.
statue-like
I'm
creature
looking
that
at your
has a
sexy
bloody
head
face
again.
and short limbs that must be constantly observed, or it will immediately kill its
Look at that
victim
butt.
by breaking its neck
Right
as
on
soon
the
as eye
keister.
contact is broken. There are several
why it's
articles
so
and videos
black.
on the internet about the SCP and its creatures, including the sculpture, but you should only check them out if you're constipated, because you gonna crap your pants. Number 6 is Jeff the Killer. Jeff was a little boy that moved
Jeff!
into a new home with his family.
This guy
One day,
is a
3
piece of
teenagers
shit.
attacked Jeff and his brother, but Jeff defeated them, leaving them in the street with broken wrists and knife wounds. Unfortunately, that encounter made Jeff realize that he enjoyed
He's a
inflicting
piece of
pain on
shit.
others. One night, soon after, Jeff's mother heard crying coming from the bathroom of their house. When she entered the room, she found Jeff
Oh,
carving a permanent smile
Jeff!
into his cheeks. He had also
Wow!
cut off his eyelids
Someone
so that
watched
he could
the
avoid sleep.
Batman
His final words
movie.
to his mother were, "Mummy, you lied," after which he murdered his entire
He's
family
British.
and disappeared into the night. Jeff was never seen again.
What he lied
but
about?
legends
I hate
have
that
it
picture,
he's
too.
Still out there looking for his next victim. You may want to look behind you.
Pause, Matt. Hold on a second, Matt. I know he's behind me. This is not unknown news. I mean, I've known he was behind me the whole time. But he's too much of a bitch to do it! Huh? You gonna kill me? Come on, big boy! I'll fight you. I'll prove that I'm still the wisest man in the world. Come on, Jeff. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. But if I did get murdered, that'd be a great content, I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna edit this video and see a goddamn ghost sitting right there. I'm gonna poop my god. I'll quit. It's done. I'm going to church and living in the baptismal water. Like the freaking head from Justice League. The evil guy's just... That'd be me. Jeff the Killer's an asshole. Like, doesn't his story sound so sad? Kid gets bullied. He snaps and fights the bullies. And then murders everyone else who did nothing to him. What? So he's like... opposite Batman? You're a piece of shit, Jeff. Why'd you kill him, huh? Mommy? Mommy? I can't handle it. I'm too white, Mommy. I look like Hobo Ryan with black hair. Can't live with life. Also, I'm being a stripper again. Woo! Stop it. Stop it. Let's take some votes here, folks. Who do we think will show up? Top 3 here. Slenderman. He's the Slenderman. He's a crazy guy. I can't wait for his new talk show. That was a bad joke. Ben Drown is my favorite of all time. I really hope Ben Drown's on there. Though I won't have much to say besides, I love that one! Yay! I'm a winner! What else is there? What's the other ones that... There's one other. Oh, Suicide Squidward. Those are my 3 votes right here. Let's find out if I'm right.
Is wake up. In the past, it's been reported that some victims of torture during the act would retreat into a fantasy world from which they could not wake up. In this catatonic state, the victim lived in a world just like the normal one, except they weren't being tortured. The only way that they realized that they needed to wake up was a note that they found in their fantasy.
Am I being raped right
now?
now?
The condition and tell them to wake up.
I don't feel
Even then,
nothing.
it would
This is
often take
disappointing.
months until they were ready to discard their fantasy world and wake up. I'll let you think about that one. Number 8 is Slender Man. The Slender Man is a mythical ghoul often depicted as
Look
a
how
tall
cute he is!
figure wearing a
That's
black
not a
suit
bad
and a blank
guy.
face. The creature can cause insomnia, paranoia, and memory loss, and is known to distort photographs and videos.
I got all those
It's known for
things.
killing children almost
So I live with him.
exclusively,
He's my
and
roommate.
If you ever see him, it's already too late. It's rumored
High
to have
five.
been alive for centuries and even has mythology dating back to Roman times.
That
There
looked
are
like
several
shit, didn't it?
popular games that have risen based on the Slender Man
Several?
story, including Slender,
Hundreds.
the 8 pages. Feel free to play it at night with the lights off because a Slendy reaction video is always priceless.
Whoa, his editing skills are as good as mine! He lives. Watch, here he comes!
Number 9 is
Oh!
Robert the Doll. Robert the Doll is a real
Oh,
doll
Robert.
that many
I've heard
say is
Robert.
cursed. The doll was given to artist Robert Eugene Otto in the late 1800s.
But if I'm correct,
by a
this isn't
servant
really a
working in his family's
creepypasta,
home.
more of
The
a creepy
doll,
story.
which he
I think it
named
was
after himself,
before
took on a life of
creepypasta
its own
existed.
and terrorized his family. Disturbingly, Robert kept the
In
doll
a
into
shit-eating
adulthood
grin
and
and pose.
terrorized
Oh,
his
no,
wife,
he's gonna
leading her
curse
to
me.
insanity. The doll
Damn
now
it.
resides in the
I'm
40s
sorry,
Martello
Robert, all right?
Museum
It's-
in Key West, Florida. As rumor has it, visitors must ask Robert politely if they want to take his photo. If they take his photo without permission or mock him in any way, Robert
He's got.
is said to lay a curse on
Well,
that person.
first off,
And
I
have
agree
no
with the
idea
puppet
how
here
far the
because
doll
do you
reaches,
really
so I'm
want
just
to look
going
like
say
shit?
I respect this doll and he is awesome.
Yeah, I already messed
Moving
that up,
on.
Matt.
Number
Thanks.
10.
Pause. Thanks. But it's my favorite. Shh. Robert, if you watch this video, my bad. My bad. All right? I didn't mean it. Don't go being sassy. I like your pose. I do that pose too. Keep up the good work. Now I'm going to go watch my favorite. Now if my computer shuts off right now and everything gets deleted in the video, I know it's you, Robert. Lozier! Ghost of Robert Lozier has been haunting me for years. Go to hell, Lozier. I forgot he was dead, so now I feel bad about saying that.
Ben Drowned. This story is about a supposedly haunted copy of the game The Legend of Zelda Majora's
This
Mask
is the
for Nintendo
creepypasta that got me
64.
into
A young man
creepypastas.
received a suspicious-looking Majora's Mask
So
cartridge
good.
from an old man, and upon playing it, noticed that there was a saved file named Ben.
If you ever get a
Upon
chance,
playing that
I'll
saved
say it to you.
file, all kinds of weird things started happening, including the text in the game displaying incorrectly, and the music started playing backwards. The game continued
And I
to
ended
do
up
all
beating
kinds
Majora's
of
Mask
really
afterwards
bizarre
for the first
things that
time.
alluded to a boy named Ben that drowned that was now communicating through the game. The game even started displaying bizarre messages like "you shouldn't have done that," "Ben is getting lonely," and "you've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?" After he started to get really freaked out, this guy recorded the gameplay, and all of the footage is
Like,
on
you look like
YouTube.
shit.
But I warn you, the footage is
Sorry,
really
artist
freaky
who drew
and
that.
really
I know you did a
bizarre.
good
So if
job.
you watch it,
But you
it
made him
may
look like
just
an
ruin all
asshole.
the good memories you had of that game. So
No, it actually gave me more
enjoy.
good
And
memories.
that's it for this time, guys. If you'd like to read the full gruesome version of these stories or discover new creepypastas, I'll put some links
Will
in
you
the
read that to
description
me?
you can check out. If you enjoyed this video, please share it on Facebook and Twitter and give that like button a click, and I will see you all back here next Saturday with a brand new video. Peace. This episode freaked me right out.
You're welcome, Slenderman. And that was the 10 freakiest creepypastas ever told by Matt Santoro. Boy, that was good stuff. I really enjoyed it. Right down memory lane with a lot of them, and some I didn't know about. So I haven't read them in a long time. So I was gonna say with Ben Drowned, there's videos out there where it explains every little detail of the videos that they did. That there's inside meanings with everything, like from the items to above to all little things that connected up to the story, which makes it. If you enjoyed this video, please. My elbow's showing again. I look like a stripper. Or a girl from the 80s who had a sweater and they always have the shoulder. The question is this my hand or the Slenderman's? Mine. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and of course send a like my way and share this video. I always forget to say this, But if you enjoyed this video, the biggest thing you can do for me is just share your videos with friends and everyone. I will extremely appreciate it. And of course, put in I always say comments what videos you want me to watch. My name's Ryan the Hobo. This is Ryan Reacts. And now, I'm gonna go make out with Jeff the Killer. Unless he's a bitch. He's a bitch. Oh. You just said you're gonna make out with a murderer, Ryan. No, I said I'm gonna make out with a